Guys, how do we do this?
Just divide it, Lily. How much is the bill?
It's $45.64, so we split it, right?
Yes, Lily. Just divide it by 4, so we all pay equal share.
But how do I divide a decimal by 4?
Alright, let's help Lily do decimal division. Write the dividend inside the bracket and the divisor outside. Divide the digits as you would normally do in any long division. Once you reach the decimal point, stop. Do not bring the decimal point down. Imagine it as a ball that bounces back and lands on the quotient. Now, once that's done, continue dividing the rest of the digits like you normally would divide a whole number. A quick recap. The trick is to handle the number like a whole number until the decimal point. Once you reach the decimal point, place the decimal point in your result, the quotient, and then you continue dividing as you would with any whole number. You have tackled dividing decimal by a whole number. Now, what if you are dividing a decimal by another decimal? We just did decimal divided by a whole number and you mastered it like a pro. But what if you're dividing a decimal by another decimal? If you divide a whole pizza into 4 equal parts, each pizza slice is 1 out of 4. What this tells us is division can be represented as a fraction. 1 divided by 4 becomes 1 out of 4, a fraction. So any division can be represented as fraction. First thing first, I need to make the denominator a whole number. Once that's done, I could just divide it the same way I split the bill earlier in the video. How do I do that? Yes, you got it. Let's multiply it by 10. If you multiply 0.7 by 10, it becomes 7. A whole number. It's not a decimal anymore. But remember, in a fraction, if you multiply the denominator by a number, you must multiply the numerator by the same number too. There you go. Now it's 3,871 divided by 7. It's easy now. Pause the video and try this problem. If you tried it, this is where your long division might have come to a stop. Do not worry, just add a 0. After the decimal point, in long division, you are allowed to add zeros to the remainder and continue dividing. So you continue dividing by adding zeros. 1 0 at a time, learners. After decimal point, adding the 0 does not change its value. So this is why when you do long division and you don't know what to do after that, your remainder is not 0. You are allowed to add 0. Only when it comes to decimals. This works only after the decimal point. Free zeros after the decimal point.